Okay, fried rice. What you're going to need is some old stale rice, some spring onions that aren't too scabby, 2 eggs, 2 cloves of garlic, some spam or equivalent, some controversial frozen peas, and that'll about do. Now, first of all, I'm going to chop up these spring onions if they'll actually stay still. Now, I am a trained professional, so don't do what I do, just chop them nice and roughly into chunky pieces. Yes, you just saw what you saw. I just decided to cut through my own thumbnail. We'll come back to that. Now, why am I doing this? Well, I decided it was a bit boring just doing sporting stuff, and everybody seems to be doing fried rice videos, so I decided I'd do fried rice. Yes, I have actually done quite deeply into that now. Right, garlic, give it a smack. Makes it easy to peel. I hate peeling garlic, it's an absolute ball ache. Next one, back of a knife. See, that one's a wee bit easier to do. There you go, okay, right. Same again. Back of a knife, properly crush it, and then just finally chop. This is one of the things I really hate. I don't normally use wooden chopping boards because, one, they make that noise, but two, they also warp and you'll be able to hear it clattering, and that goes through me like a dose of salt set does. Anyway, now we've done those. I'll go and hide those in the other side of the room. Sorry for very basic camera work here, but I couldn't figure out how to chop stuff and hold a camera at the same time. So, next chopping board, and we're going to get the eggs. I think that was very nicely done, if I do say so myself. Second one, and well, just shove your thumbs through the actual shell then, Rob, why don't you? And then find yourself a fork. Somewhere. Where's a fork? Yep, there's a fork, okay. And beat it like your favourite ginger stepchild. I could say that because I'm ginger. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Throw that in the bin. Well, not in the bin, in the sink. Flip over, and it's now time to move on to my favourite thing in the world, cheap spam. Now, spam has a nice ring pull lid, which is dead easy to open, and I've just managed to lose the key, and I dropped the key, and then, right, okay. Content warning. This is me, late at night, trying to cook this. That's why I've just put the key on the wrong way round. My brain is not functioning, and I probably shouldn't be cooking, but, okay, just go with me. Yes, you can hear the voice, the sigh of expiration in the background. So, twisty. God, this is taking forever. You know, when you actually do this, it feels a lot quicker than this. Still going? Yep. Right, okay. And get to the end and pop. And throw that in the bin. Take the lid off. No, Rob, you can't take jellied meat out of a can that's... Give it a shake, give it a wiggle, and out it comes. Get rid of the sharp-edged tins, and yes, grab that knife, Rob. That one, yeah, that one there. Yes, right, okay. Using the back of your knuckles, just you chop it up into, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil deep slices. Very slowly, because you don't want to go through your thumb again. Well done. Stack them into little piles because you're obsessive. That one's got a wee bit too much jelly on it, so throw that. And then take those 5 mil slices and turn them into 5 mil battens. Dead easy to do. Chop nice and slowly until you chop through what you've already chopped and you look like an idiot. Okay. Honestly, Chalmers, you're taking forever with this. Right, that's that done. So now, you take a glass, fill the glass with boiling water, and then throw the peas in it. Quite controversial, that one. So now you have everything you need, but you're also going to need a plate. Now, I'm kind of running out of space here. I have quite a small kitchen, but yep. So right, everything you need now. Get a pan, get it really fucking hot. RFH, get some vegetable oil, lob the vegetable oil in. Enough to season and coat the pan. And you need to get it to RFH pretty quickly. While you're doing this, you can put away pans. Right, that pan there, ignore that pan. Just ignore it. As my hand suggests, ignore that pan. That's me cooking rice for something else. So that's just happily simmering away. Ignore the pan. Now, lob the egg in. As you can hear, there's very little sizzle going on, so I put that in way too early. That needs to be really hot, but just scramble it up. You're not trying to make an omelette, you're not trying to make scrambled eggs, you just try to cook it down so it's in little bits. It will take a matter of seconds if the pan is hot. Okay, that's pretty much done. That's pretty much done, Chalmers. Thank you. Right, okay, just pull that out onto the plate you've just got. Get some more oil because that's looking a touch dry, and to be honest, I probably needed more oil than that. I'm almost doing a reaction video to the stuff I only did. This is not a voiceover, this is a reaction. Anyway, in goes the spring onions and garlic. Now, most people normally leave the spring onions till the end. I'm not, because, well, I'm me. You can then lob in your ham, your spam, ham, whatever you're using. You can use chicken. You could use fake chicken. You could use whatever you want. Now, because you went from slices and then made them into batter, some of them will still be stuck together, so just give them a mooch round, break them off. That is way too dry. You can see how matte that pan is. That is just way too dry. Okay, take your peas and drain them off. You can tell they'll be lovely, shiny, deep green if they have defrosted. And as soon as they're drained off, you can then lob those in as well. And you've got practically all your ingredients in there. Give it a quick stir. So in there you've got garlic, you've got your spring onions, you've got your peas, you've got your eggs. You got your eggs? Don't put the eggs back in yet. No, haven't put the eggs back in yet. But, can you guess what's coming next? That'll be the eggs. Yep, you're right. There you go, the eggs. So I got ahead of myself there. Way ahead of myself. Give that a good stir. Now, one of the next steps is to grab your used cold rice. Don't bother cooking stuff fresh for this because it'll still be warm and it'll be a bit weird. This had been in there a little bit too long and I cooled it too quickly and it was a bit too firm, I'll be honest. And as you can see, I'm having trouble breaking it up because it is so starchy and so firm. This is why you should always wash your rice as well. Because if you don't want your rice to clump like this, it's because of the starches. And you wash your starch off if you wash your rice. I obviously didn't wash my rice enough, hence the clumping. This is looking absolutely terrible at this point. But I'm going to save it. Save it with one of the best things ever. Fake tan for food, also known as soy sauce. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like fried rice. Okay. Oh. Hey. Yep. There's little bits of just blocks of hard rice in there. So again, don't leave your rice too long. By all means use second-hand rice. Not second-hand rice, that's disgusting. By all means use leftover rice, but just don't leave it too long in the fridge, like I did. Because then you've got all these little bits which won't die. And it's still looking a bit pale, Rob. I think you're going to have to go and find the soy sauce again. There's my lovely bald head. Yeah, a bit more soy sauce. Give it another couple of laps. And we're almost done. Okay, that's including prep. And we're basically just over 11 minutes. So this is a very quick recipe. If you're just wanting something, well, if you got your rice already cooked. See, more stuff that just won't die. It doesn't look the nicest, I'll grant you. But then again, this is an equivalent to a takeaway fried rice. If you can't be bothered paying £6 or whatever it is plus delivery, there you go. So, grab yourself a plate, grab yourself a pot, because, well, yeah, you can pot it out some of your lunch for next morning, and also throw some on a plate. Yep. And you could also spill some across the counter because you're an idiot, like I have, right there. God, I'm good. Yeah. Lunch. Ta-da. Okay. See you in the next one.